The Baltimore Ravens have been at the center of some intriguing coaching speculation recently, and it is impossible to ignore the buzz surrounding Todd Monken. The talk started when multiple sources, both at the collegiate and NFL levels, reported that Michigan has begun looking into Monken as a potential head coach candidate, while nothing has been officially confirmed. The mere fact that a storied program like Michigan is vetting the Ravens' offensive coordinator speaks volumes about his reputation and the respect he commands across football circles. Reports indicate that Michigan officials have been in touch with players and families, hoping to have clarity on their coaching situation before the holiday season, which only adds to the speculation. It is easy to see why Monken is drawing attention. He has consistently demonstrated an ability to innovate offensively, adapt to the personnel at his disposal, and produce high-powered units at both the college and NFL levels. His time in Baltimore has showcased versatility, with the Ravens consistently ranking among the league's best in rushing and competitive in the passing game, even in a year with injuries and inconsistency. While 2024 was an explosive season for the offense, topping the league in both passing and rushing, this year has been a bit more middling. Injuries to Lamar Jackson, combined with some uneven performances from the receiving corps, have contributed to a statistical drop-off, but the system Monken has built remains formidable, and his role in developing Jackson cannot be overstated. Despite the speculation, Monken's focus, like any professional, remains on the Ravens' upcoming games. A team's success, particularly in the high-stakes environment of the NFL, depends on the immediate attention to each matchup. That said, it is only natural for any coach to wonder about future opportunities, especially when reports surface linking him to one of college football's elite programs. Monken's track record at Georgia, where he secured multiple national championships, combined with his NFL experience, paints a picture of a coach capable of bridging the gap between the professional and collegiate ranks. His creativity, competitiveness, and ability to take accountability make him a standout candidate for any head coaching vacancy. And while some critics point to inconsistent starts or lapses in execution, these are minor blemishes in an otherwise impressive resume. If a program like Michigan comes calling, it is reasonable to assume Monken would at least explore the opportunity. Given the chance to lead at such a historic institution, the ripple effect of coaching changes is always significant. Should Monken depart for Michigan, it could trigger a series of adjustments in Baltimore's offensive structure. Questions about the future of other coordinators, position coaches, and even player roles inevitably emerge when a key architect of the offense is potentially moving on. Similarly, the ongoing uncertainty surrounding John Harbaugh's position adds another layer of complexity. With pressure mounting on Harbaugh, speculation about his future is constant. Some narratives suggest friction or dissatisfaction with Lamar Jackson, but Harbaugh himself has repeatedly emphasized a positive relationship with his quarterback, describing it as exemplary. The reality is that the Ravens are at a crossroads where tough decisions must be made. The partnership between Harbaugh and Jackson cannot continue indefinitely without reevaluation, and the team must decide which direction to prioritize for long-term success. For a coach like Monken, this environment presents both challenges and opportunities. He has demonstrated loyalty and focus, but he is also a professional aware of career trajectories, and an opportunity to take the helm at Michigan could be transformative. Looking at Monken's performance with Baltimore, it is evident why his name keeps coming up in these conversations. His offense has consistently been adaptable, maximizing the strengths of the roster while adjusting to the inevitable weaknesses or injuries that arise over a grueling NFL season. Lamar Jackson has thrived under his guidance, and the offensive unit has achieved league-leading results in key areas, even in seasons where they have been less dominant. The overall strategy and execution reflect a coach capable of high-level planning and innovation. Observers have noted moments of brilliance in game planning and situational play calling that few coordinators can replicate, and yet, like any professional in such a visible role, Monken has faced scrutiny, whether from fans or the media, particularly when games have not gone according to plan. It is a testament to his character that he has handled such challenges with professionalism, providing clear and thoughtful insights during media interactions, explaining decisions, and accepting accountability where necessary. Beyond the Ravens' performance, the wider conversation in football has also focused on Lamar Jackson. Critics have pointed to injuries, inconsistent performances, and other factors as reasons for the team's mixed results. However, A closer look at Jackson's availability and impact reveals a player who has been remarkably consistent in terms of participation, with absences mostly limited to games where the team had already secured top playoff positioning. The scrutiny often fails to consider the offensive line struggles, the pressure he faces on the field, and the context of the opposition. Jackson's ability to perform at a high level under challenging circumstances underscores both his talent and the effectiveness of Monken's coaching. The quarterback-coordinator relationship has been central to Baltimore's offensive identity, and any potential coaching shift would naturally influence that dynamic. The speculation around Monken and Michigan also reflects a broader trend in football: the constant movement and evaluation of coaching talent across levels. Coordinators who succeed in the NFL often attract attention from collegiate programs seeking to inject professional-level strategy and innovation. Similarly, programs like Michigan, with national prominence and expectations of excellence, require leaders who can manage not only the tactical side of the game, but also the complexities of a high-profile team environment. Monken's experience, which straddles college and professional football, positions him uniquely to step into such a role seamlessly. The timing of the rumors coinciding with the NFL season adds intrigue. It is not uncommon for discussions about future opportunities to unfold while the current season is still underway. Though the focus of coaches remains on immediate responsibilities, Monken's approach reflects a balance between professional commitment and awareness of career possibilities, highlighting his maturity and strategic thinking. At the same time, the Ravens organization faces critical decisions beyond coaching speculation. The team's direction regarding quarterback stability, roster management, and long-term planning hinges on clarity and leadership. Questions about Harbaugh's tenure, Jackson's future, and the potential movement of key coordinators like Monken are intertwined. Each decision has implications for the other, creating a complex web of considerations that will shape Baltimore's path forward. Fans and analysts alike are closely monitoring these developments, recognizing that the choices made in the coming months could redefine the franchise's trajectory. Monken's potential departure to Michigan also serves as a lens to evaluate his accomplishments. His adaptability, creativity, and ability to cultivate talent are evident in every facet of his coaching, whether navigating personnel changes, responding to injuries, or adjusting game plans on the fly. He has demonstrated a capacity to maintain competitive performance under pressure. These qualities not only make him a compelling candidate for collegiate leaders, but also underscore his value within the Ravens' current structure. The NFL has provided him with a platform to refine his methods and showcase his strategic insight, while his collegiate experience offers a perspective that few professional coaches possess. It is this combination of experience, innovation, and results that fuels the ongoing speculation and cements his reputation as one of football's rising coaching talents. In the midst of all this, the Ravens must continue focusing on their present challenges. Upcoming games, player health, and performance metrics remain central to their success. Yet the underlying narrative of coaching transitions and potential opportunities cannot be ignored, as it shapes organizational decisions and team morale. The dynamic between Harbaugh, Jackson, and Monken illustrates the complexity of professional football management, where individual careers, team objectives, and institutional ambitions intersect. Every decision carries weight, and each conversation in the background could influence the team's on-field execution, adding layers of strategy beyond play calling as the Ravens navigate this season. The speculation surrounding Monken serves as a reminder of the broader ecosystem in which football exists. Coaches are constantly evaluated, opportunities emerge in unexpected ways, and organizations must adapt to both internal and external pressures. Monken's potential consideration for Michigan is more than just a headline. It represents a juncture in a career built on results, creativity, and leadership. Whether he remains in Baltimore or explores new horizons, his influence on the team and the league at large is undeniable. The unfolding story captures the intricate balance of ambition, loyalty, and professional growth that defines modern football coaching. Pressure on John Harbaugh has been mounting steadily as the season progresses, and it is increasingly clear that the Ravens are facing a pivotal moment in their organizational history. Conversations about his future have intensified, fueled not only by media speculation, but also by fan expectations and the reality of team performance over the past several seasons. While some narratives have unfairly focused criticism on Lamar Jackson, questioning his preparation, his decision-making, or his dedication. It is vital to recognize that the challenges Baltimore has faced extend far beyond any single player. Harbaugh's leadership has been central to the team's identity for years. Yet even the most respected coaches are not immune to scrutiny when playoff results or season outcomes fall short of expectations. The tension surrounding Harbaugh's position has created an environment where every decision is amplified, every game dissected, and every comment from the coaching staff analyzed for hidden meaning. It is a situation that tests the resilience not only of the head coach, but of the entire organization, from executives to players to support staff. Harbaugh's history with the Ravens is extensive and complex. Over the past decade, he has overseen a franchise that has consistently been competitive. Yet the team's postseason results have occasionally fallen short of the high standards set internally and by the fan base. 3 playoff victories in 10 years is a statistic that generates questions, particularly given the talent that has been available on the roster during that period. When analyzing team performance, it is easy to focus on the quarterback as the ultimate arbiter of success. Yet football is inherently a collective endeavor. Harbaugh has built structures, systems, and cultures designed to maximize performance, yet external pressures often distill success or failure down to individual performances. Lamar Jackson has been an outstanding quarterback, and his availability and production are noteworthy, especially given the physical demands of his playing style and the inconsistencies of the offensive line. Critics who suggest that Jackson has been unreliable often overlook the broader context, including injuries across the roster and challenges in maintaining a consistent supporting cast. The ongoing debate about the quarterback-coach dynamic is emblematic of broader discussions in professional football about accountability and leadership. Harbaugh has publicly affirmed a strong, positive relationship with Jackson, emphasizing mutual respect and trust. This reassurance is critical in a high-pressure environment where rumors and speculation can undermine team cohesion. It also highlights the complexity of managing elite athletes, where perceptions of conflict can emerge even in the absence of tangible issues. The balance between managing media narratives, sustaining player confidence, and making strategic decisions on the field is a delicate one, and Harbaugh's experience provides him with the tools to navigate these challenges. Yet the intensity of scrutiny in Baltimore is particularly pronounced, reflecting both the city's passionate fan base and the high expectations inherent in a franchise with a history of success. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support keeps us bringing you the latest news on the Baltimore Ravens. And hey, drop your take in the comments below. We want to hear from the flock. In what could be one of the most shocking moves of the offseason, the Baltimore Ravens are reportedly set to transform their defense with a single headline-grabbing acquisition. Sources suggest that the team has targeted none other than cornerback SAUCE GARDNER, a player whose reputation as a lockdown defender has been growing rapidly since his debut. The whispers coming out of the league indicate that Baltimore sees Gardner not just as a cornerback, but as the potential cornerstone and vocal leader of their defensive unit. The Ravens have long been known for their defensive identity, historically building teams around tenacious linebackers and disruptive secondary playmakers. Adding a talent like Gardner would signal an aggressive shift, emphasizing versatility, elite coverage, and a true playmaker on the back end. Insiders speculate that the move could be a direct response to recent seasons, where Baltimore's defense showed flashes of brilliance but struggled to consistently dominate. Gardner's ability to read offenses, break up critical passes, and deliver game-changing plays could be exactly what the Ravens need to elevate their secondary to an elite level. League insiders are buzzing about the potential chemistry between Gardner and Baltimore's existing defensive stars. Some suggest that pairing him with the Ravens' current pass rushers could create nightmares for opposing quarterbacks, forcing hurried throws and opening the door for turnovers. There's also talk that Gardner's leadership qualities, often highlighted in interviews and film study sessions, could inject a new level of discipline and intensity into the locker room, something the Ravens have valued under previous defensive regimes. While no official announcement has been made, the rumor alone is sending shockwaves through NFL circles. Fans and analysts alike are already speculating how this acquisition could reshape Baltimore's defensive schemes, from coverage packages to blitz setups. Some even argue that this could be the start of a new era for the Ravens, one defined by strategic boldness and a willingness to invest in top-tier talent to maintain their defensive reputation. As the story develops, All eyes will be on Baltimore if the whispers are true. The Ravens may have just made a statement not only to their division rivals, but to the entire league that they are ready to recalibrate, dominate, and redefine what it means to be a defensive powerhouse. SAUCE Gardner as the new face of the Ravens secondary is a narrative that, if realized, will be debated, celebrated, and dissected for seasons to come. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with exclusive news on our Baltimore Ravens, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We'd love to hear what the flock thinks. Drop your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.